Oh. What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day out there, guys. We're going to do a little unboxing and first little bash with this new HOSIM. Let's get this thing out of the box and check some stuff over first. Real quick, we'll go over a couple little things on the outside of the box here. We got some metal gears. We got a 2847 brushless motor. We got steel CVD drive shafts. We got a 45 amp brushless ESC. It says 2S and 3S. Also a 3 kilogram high torque digital servo. And we got a 7.4 volt Li-ion battery inside here. And on this side, kind of goes over a few other little details. And, you know, the servo, light bars, wheelie bar, some other little key features on this thing. But let's get this thing out of the box. We'll check it over. We're probably going to take it outside here, have a little ramp bash with it, have a little fun with it, and see how she runs. So inside your little package inside, you got a bunch of your normal stuff. You got some tools, you got some extra body clips, some extra wheel nuts, and so on. And then there's also this like canvas style bag inside here that also had another set of body clips inside of it, along with your USB charger and the full manual with parts breakdown and kind of how to work on it and all the key features of it, and gives you a little bit of information. But tell you one thing, this is a very colorful body. Pretty cool looking color scheme they did on this thing, but take a look at it. All right, well, we got the car out of its box here and packaging. I pulled the controller out. Looks like pretty much your normal standard HOSIM controller in here. We'll go over some of the features on that real quick. But we gotta get this plastic off this body because it does the protective plastic on here, and it definitely looks like it should have some shine to it here. We're gonna get that off real quick. Now she's looking a little better, man. That is definitely one really crazy cool looking paint scheme they did on this body on here. And as you guys can see, I pulled the first body off, and yes, they supplied an extra body along with it with another pretty nice paint scheme on it. But got this thing off here, and as soon as I pulled this off, I noticed something. They got 2 batteries inside of here. So we're gonna go pop these batteries out, make sure that they both are the 7.4, and I'll take a look over a few key features of the inside of the truck. So yes, indeed, they do supply 2 2600 milliamp 7.4 volt 25C 2S LiPos with the car. We're going to run the car on the 2S first, and then I also have some smaller 3S LiPos here I think will fit great in here. So that's one of my 3S packs. This is the 3600 milliamp 80C 3S LiPo. It's a little bit too long. If you can find a little shorter LiPos in here, it would definitely work. I have some really small packs. I think they're like an 1800 milliamp packs. It would definitely fit in here. But we're going to get this one charged up, get one of these charged up, and we're going to take this thing out for a little rip. But before we do that, we'll go over a couple little features here in the car. The suspension. Suspension does feel nice. They are oil-filled coilover shocks. Front suspension does feel good. It has some nice dampening to it. The rear also actually feels very plush and pretty nice on here. Right here, you got your brushless motor, your ESC receiver combo, and your servo, which does have like a steel metal style all steering links down here, and these steering links on the center are also metal with plastic ends, and all your steering knuckles are look like they're like a cast metal style, along with the rear are the same. So they're not plastic, so hopefully they should hold up a little better. They are plastic shock towers with a full plastic composite chassis with the metal support brace here in the front. Also does have a wheelie bar in the back. So, and I know it does have a light bar because I see the wires running up there. So see what this light bar lights up with. But I'm gonna go ahead, get some batteries charged up. We're gonna take this thing out for a rip on 2S and 3S and give this thing some jumps off of my little ramp out here and have a little fun with things. So stay tuned, everybody. While I was waiting for the batteries here, I started kind of looking over some more of the car, and I noticed a few other features about this on things that they changed on this model versus the other ones. This one does have a full steel center drive shaft in here from the front to the back for your 4-wheel drive system. Like I said, all your steering links are metal now rather than plastic. The tires are nice soft rubber, and they feel nice and supple. So that feels pretty good on there. I do like I said, that they made the rear hubs and the front steering hubs metal now instead of plastic, because that was kind of a weak spot. Also, I was feeling the A-arms on here, and some of the past A-arms were pretty stiff, and they actually snapped and shattered pretty easily. And I'm curious now, because these ones actually feel very pliable and a lot softer plastic. So hopefully those A-arms hold up a lot better on this model too. But your controller, got all your normal controls, your steering trim, your throttle control, your throttle trim, your forward and reverses on your steering and your throttle, your on-off button. You could almost one-hand this thing, pretty close. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get the batteries charged up, go out this thing, give this thing some jumps off the ramp, see how she handles, see how it has air control, and have a little fun with it. So stay tuned. All right, boys and girls, well, we got the 2S charged up here. We're going to run it on that first, and then we're probably going to throw in this 1500 milliamp 3S 100C LiPo in here and see how she runs on that. I also have my other one still charging up in here, but we'll probably be pretty good with the 1500 just to rip her around and give her some ramp bashes out here. So let's see what she's got on 2S, and then we'll have some fun on 3S. All right, guys, we got her out here on 2S. See how she... Even on 2S, I'm really surprised. I mean, this thing gets up and moves even on 2S. She'll only stand up and do a wheelie really close. It wants to. Alright, let's see how she does on some ramp jumps. Alright, let's give her first few jumps here. It is a hot one out here today, guys. This is the day after the 4th of July. Oh, didn't quite have enough wheel speed to bring it back over. We'll try hitting it a little more full speed here this time. Oh, wow. Did level it out. The throttle, like whenever you're hitting the gas and using the brakes, sometimes it does kind of a little bit more abruptly slow down. Try to... That's kind of weird. I think I got to adjust something here. It seems like a lot of times when you let off the gas, it's braking very hard. All right, what are some of the adjustments here? We're going to see how she acts now. Nice. Stay nice and flat and level on that one. Try hit another one. That's a hard landing out there too, guys. Not there. All right, we're gonna give her one more jump here on 2S, and then we're gonna go throw the 3S in here. Boy, I just caught the down ramp here of the little... Jeez, that was a hard landing. So we did have one little break here. When it came down, it hit that concrete curb really hard on this back corner, and it actually ripped this thread out of the bottom shock eyelet there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together, retighten everything down. If it's stripped out, I think I have some extras of those, and we're gonna take it out on 3S here. All right, we got the 2S pack out of there. We got the 3S in here now. Let's go ahead and see if she runs on this. I worked quickly, screwed the shock back together again. It, I don't think, was wound in the whole way, because it actually tightened back up and seems pretty normal now. All right, we got her out here on 3S, and now it does look like, oh yeah, it'll stand up and do a wheelie. No problem on 3S. It livened this thing up a lot. Wow. Whew. She got a lot more power on 3S. It's always amazing going from a 2S to a 3S on cars. That's good for the body. She don't handle too bad either. It stays pretty stable with the bigger tires on this thing. She gets up and moves. All right, let's give her a few launches on 3S and see how far we can make it out here. 2S, we're landing out here on the curb. All right, see what she's got on 3S. Oh, had to bail out of that one. I was a little out of control. Wasn't lined up right with the jump. Just gonna end ugly. Oh. Well, I almost just took myself out. I actually had to use my hand on that one, guys, to push the car out of the way. Wow, that was close. Ooh. Wow, she came down a little hard there on the back end too. She's still kicking. I'm kind of pulling to one side. I adjusted the steering and I think I got it kind of messed up, honestly. Try that again. Oh, I almost had a backflip. I let off a little too soon. And then it kind of did its automatic braking thing. Let's try that again. We got to pull a backflip. We got to pull at least one backflip, right? Oh, I think I broke a body post or something. No, just lost my body clips. But they sent me some extras, so I'm gonna throw those on. All right, we got new body posts on it. I'm sorry, new body clips. The body clips just flew off the front. So we can pull a front flip or back flip now.
Nice. Oh, jeez. I pulled it, landed, and then pulled another wheelie. Man, it's brutal out here. But guys, I mean, she's getting some distance off of this jump. All right, I'm gonna stand out here a little further, see if we can catch where it's landing. Nice. Oh, knocked my battery loose. Oh, jeez. Guys, I gotta say, so far, I'm pretty impressed, even with the durability of this body on the roof landings it's taken. It hasn't cracked or done anything. As you guys can see from the chassis, that little protector, the plate on the bottom's doing its job and keeping the scrapes up. Got a few marks in the back, but give her a few more jumps and probably finish out this video here. But I wanted to get, you know, some good jumps with this thing because I like to actually see, you know, the durability of these and see if they can take, you know, just a normal kind of little ramp bash out here. You got to hit the ramp though. All right, we're gonna give her another send. Nice. She's taking us hard, nasty landings out here, and she is still kicking. I think with those flexible A-arms that are on here and the metal hubs, definitely is helping us a lot. Oh. That was ugly. Definitely have a little more. Oh, jeez. She popped right back into place. But yeah, the auto braking could use turned on a little bit. When you let off that thing in the air, sometimes it brakes a little too hard in the air, and it's doing that. That was nice. All right, guys. Well, I brought her inside here, gave her a good few bashes out there, some good all right, guys, well, we got her back inside here. Gave her some good ramp launches out there. I know probably a lot of people that are going to buy these might not be obviously jumping them like that. They might be doing some light bashes, but I kind of wanted to do some heavier sends off the ramp just to kind of show the durability of it and what it is capable of. The only thing I'm going to say that I've noticed on here is that the automatic braking, the brake strength when you let off the gas is a little bit on the heavy side. So be careful with that, because if you let it off really quick and abruptly, I am noticing, you know, it's braking a little too hard, which if you're trying to pull back flips or obviously keep it level in the air, you do have to keep on the gas a tiny bit to keep that from happening. Like I said, it could be just this car that's doing that. It might be all of them. It might be just the way the ESC is set up, and you might be able to change that, but I honestly didn't dive into the manual to see if there's any way to change the brake strengths and all that. But anyway, had some fun out there, gave her a good bash. This is what the bottom of the chassis looks like. You know, got some good scrapes, nicks on there, but all the A-arms held up great, which I was kind of thinking they would with these nice soft pliable plastic. All the hubs held up good, and everything inside here, the motor running on 3S obviously got a little bit warmer, but not too bad. Wasn't overly over temping or anything, but everything else held up other than our shock coming apart, which after I re-screwed it back in, didn't have any problems with that again, so that seems to be fine. All the shock towers held up, which on some of the whole nasty roof landings, I'm surprised that none of those broke. But guys, had some fun out there with the new HOSIM Superpower. Definitely had some fun out there. I want to send a thank you to HOSIM for sending us that. Had some fun out there giving a ramp bash. But that's going to do it for the video today. And guys, if you guys want to pick up one, there'll be a link down in the description where you can get one of these cars. But that's going to do it for today. So until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.